You know, labor and delivery is a very moving process. Things are constantly in change, and communication and strong relationships are so important. They really form the basis for safety. All of the big national standard-setting organizations agree on this, and obviously AWHONN is one of those.
AWHONN is the voice of obstetric, women's health, and neonatal nurses across the nation. We are consistently looking for ways to improve, innovate, and design educational programs so that the nurses at the bedside can do their jobs efficiently, effectively, and compassionately.
This patient presented, and it was her 4th pregnancy. She had had a couple other C-sections. She was getting more and more uncomfortable, but she was in labor. The fetal heart rate, I remember, was fluctuating 88 to like 92, and I remember looking up at Mom's heart rate, and it was 114. So I opened the OR door, and there was another tech out there, and I just said, can you get Dr. Gunter right now? Something's not right.
My day was typical. I was here, I was doing 50 things. I was circumcising babies. I had a couple calls from the office. And when Tiffany called me and she told me that she thought I needed to see the patient, my initial thought process was, okay, what's going on here? I
didn't have uterine rupture in my mind right that second, but when she was flat on the table, her abdomen just looked different. It was like the baby had shifted in her belly.
I can remember opening the patient's abdomen and things not looking right, seeing lots of fluid there, and I was thinking that looks like vernix. And as I got down to where I could see the baby, I could see the baby's arms out in the patient's abdomen. And at that point in time, when I kind of dawned on me what was going on, I talked to anesthesia. I said, we may need blood. I talked to Tiffany. I said, we need NICU now.
After baby was out, as baby boy, he was fine. He came out just as if nothing ever happened.
In obstetric residencies, we learn 2 things that we consider to be obstetric nightmares: shoulder dystocia and uterine rupture. Because those things can lead to death of mom or baby in very short order. And I don't mean to be melodramatic, but I truly think that Tiffany saved that baby's life that day, and possibly mom's.
There is an incredible amount of trust between the nurses and the physicians. Because you are the person who's been with that patient from the beginning, you notice when there's a change, you notice when something seems off. And so in that sense, you are the first line of defense for that patient to get the help that they need quickly.
The nurse is validated when they know that their opinion and perspective is respected. We do things all the time to promote that. We share educational opportunities together. We participate in webinars together. We do simulations together. We have meetings we share together.
We take care of the nurses so the nurses can take care of their patients. There is no greater work that we do than to be able to provide that advocacy, to be able to provide that voice that is so necessary, particularly now, to ensure that nurses and families across the nation have what they need in order to have the best possible outcomes.